Guys, thanks for being here tonight. Really appreciate you coming over to the studio. So you guys play both originals and cover songs. And I saw you guys got nominated recently for an award.
Yes, for multiple awards actually.
Yeah.
For the ISSA, it's International Singer-Songwriter Association. We got nominated for about 6 or 7 different awards: Band of the Year, Female Artist of the Year, Band Single of the Year, Emerging Artist, Female Songwriter of the Year. There was like 6 or 7 different categories that we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great. Actually, I probably should have started here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves to the audience? What, who are you? What do you play?
Okay, I'm Nikki. I play guitar.
And you sing?
And I play guitar. I play guitars, and I'm the lead singer.
Okay.
I'm Keith. I play the keys and I do the backup singing.
I'm Larry. I play the drums.
I'm Ryan. I play bass and backup vocals.
Awesome. So the fan, what was it? The fan favorite award? Is that what it was? What song was that?
Oh, talking about for the
award.
Single of the year.
Single of the Year award. It was for I Have Felt That Way.
I Felt That Way.
Yeah, that was our second. There's our second single off of our new album that's coming out.
Okay. What's it about?
It basically talks about how everyone pretty much has felt have felt the same way at some point in their life, and it talks about how you shouldn't give up. You should always keep believing and striving, and that it's gonna get better, and that that the light is always brighter than the darkness, and that darkness cannot overcome light. So it's about that we all at some point have been low in life, and that you can come out of it.
So it's pretty deep. What are yeah, it is. It is. I mean, well, like most songs are. What are some of your influences? Who do you like pull inspiration from?
Me, or you want to?
Everyone.
Okay, Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah.
As far as music, your inspirations.
Like instrumentation wise, Cliff Burton, Victor Wooten, Steve Harris, a lot of the old Motown stuff like Earth, Wind and Fire's bass player. I can't remember every name.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of that, and my dad played, and so I've watched him play, and then so pretty much everybody in my family plays.
Okay.
So I'm just now getting to with her, Nikki over here.
Mm-hmm.
She wants me to start doing some gospel stuff. I've never played that. Okay, so but I will learn it because, like I said, come to find out, it ain't that easy either. I've realized that. So it's like, yeah, I could do rock and metal all day. I could do alternative and all that, Nirvana and all that. But when it gets down to it, she's supposed to have some kind of gig in California with the church up there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're supposed to perform now. I don't know when that is, but it's all gospel, Christian, contemporary music.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to learn the gospel part of it,
Mm-hmm.
all the modulations and everything.
It's a whole different genre.
Yes, it's a whole lot.
Yeah. I know Ryan had a gig
But I
to
like
play
the
some
challenge.
gospel once upon your namesake, your other namesake. You had an experience with that too.
I was playing it on keys. It was mostly just chords,
Yeah.
some left-hand stuff.
Yeah.
What about you?
Man, you know, so what Ryan talking about, mine started in the church.
Mm.
Been in church my whole life, you know, PK, you know, I can truly tell you that it has so many different dynamics now. You got contemporary, you got alternative, you got gospel, you got soul gospel, this and that. But I was always attracted to that. And I was different. Even though I grew up in church, I always seen, you know, my grandpa, the B.B. King, and coming up like for us drummers. You know, you see Dennis Chamberlain, different people that come up. So different alternatives. Aretha Franklin. I was always a big fan of Sheila E. I don't know why, because she was able to do so many things at one time. And I was just like, you know, even Michael Jackson's drummer. I can't remember his name right now, but just watching them where they were able to be so creative. You put a standard drum set in front of them, it's like, that's like, it ain't fun.
Mhm.
You see them with cymbals all behind, they smacking stuff, his, and I'm just like, wow. So coming up, and once I got older, one person that really made me start introducing me into rock music and country, believe it or not, I was Garth Brooks, I was a Brad Pitt, but Creed is what caught me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is
Alright.
about
Oh,
Creed.
yeah.
Creed.
Yep.
Creed,
Yeah.
Something is. So I remember when the
Awesome.
first thing he did a song with arms wide open, just with arms wide open. I was like, dope. At that point, I was like, let me listen to what they saying, because country music was always like they just always their feelings just hurt. They just sad all the time.
Well, most country songs, if you play it in reverse, you get all your shit back. You get
Right.
your car back, your girlfriend back, your dog back.
So like coming into that and just growing up and just once you kind of mastered, I'm the guy I kind of master gifts. So when it comes to music, I am like, I'm a butthole. If it ain't right, I'm hot. Like we missed the lick. What are we doing? So I learned to enjoy the song. So that's kind of one of the things that I've seen in a lot of people that influence me. You got people that can do all the fancy chops and do all this crazy stuff, but can you play the arrangement and enjoy the song?
Mhm.
So that's kind of where I am now. And country music has, rock music, it has that. You
Mhm.
have to play
Definitely.
the song, the arrangement. You can't go off and La La Land, Deep Blue Sea. You can't shed and all that. You got to play. So that's kind of one of the things. It's
Well,
structured.
Yeah, well, what you're talking about is jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
unstructured.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So
Right.
great way to look at it. And I'll be like, we're going off script. Wait a minute, hold on. So it's kind of good. But those are people that influenced me coming, like I say, watching, believe it or not, What Love Got to Do with It. Whitney Houston, watching The Way Justice, it's a story that kind of sad. But just seeing how they brought a movie to life, I'm like, it wasn't about the story. I'm like, it was about the music.
Mhm.
So those are kind of the things that kind of drew me in to getting outside of the gospel world, church world, saying I don't have to play hip hop and everything else just to enjoy another style of music. So I'm like, and you can play that music anywhere. Like, it's gonna, somebody gonna know
Yep.
that song in the room.
Yep.
So that's kind of where my background come from.
How about you, Keith?
Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah, I do sing opera and all that.
Musical theater.
My background was gospel as well. Been in church all my life. Me and him been playing together for a long time.
25 years.
So I mean, yeah. I got a part of this group to expand. My foundation was, gospel and jazz. That was my foundation. And then I got a part of this group to learn. Okay, well, can I put my hands on rock, or can I put my hands on some country and do just I've done I've done neo soul and jazz and R&B. So those are genres, and the people I guess I listen. I mean, it's just anything. Inspirations, God. It's just. I grew up playing, anything that I can hear, I can just play. I mean, I hate to toot my own
Literal.
horn.
No,
Anything
yeah.
I can hear,
Literal.
I can
He
just
can.
figure it out and play it.
He can.
And it's just like, I like Stevie Wonder, but I mean, as far as the keyboard, the gospel greats, Twinkie Clark, that was a foundation that I learned from her, from the Clark sisters, and there's so many, a plethora of others. But, Stevie Wonder, it was just so many. And then I'm trying to go into this type of genre and learn rock, learn all these different artists. I'm learning things from her. Like, okay, well, who is this? And I remember hearing this tune when I was a little kid. I just never it's just a whole different
Turn the
genre
station.
for me. I grew up, but I like Barbara Streisand, believe it or not. I like Judy Garland, believe it or not, because I'm a choir teacher, but I also teach theater. And I do musical theater. I musical directed plays. So I'm doing Broadway and all that. So it's a whole different type of genre for me. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. You got it in there. It was in there.
Yes.
It was in there.
All right, so for me, some of my influences are, one of my favorites obviously is Tina Turner. She's number one with me. And Aretha Franklin, love Whitney Houston, Gladys Knight, and then probably these are my top five. Probably would be after Gladys, Aretha, Tina, and then probably Etta James. Put some Etta James in there. I think, to me, Etta James had one of the greatest voices, in my opinion. If you were to put like the top 20 vocalists of all time, Etta James would be in there.
Mhm.
And her songs were so emotional, and once you heard it, you couldn't stop listening.
Mm-hmm.
And so same thing with Whitney. She was the same way. You heard Whitney and you knew it was Whitney. That's her voice, distinctive, and there's not another Whitney, and there's not another Tina. And so for me, like when she passed, I made it a point that if we did songs, anytime we performed, and we got to do covers, that we would always do a Tina Turner song. Every single time. If it was a show where we could do originals and covers, we always do.
Yeah, I saw you do that at Rock and Winter, and it's really great.
Thank you.
It was
Cover.
fantastic when Keith, when you kicked in with Roland.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
How you do it?
I barstool and I almost fell off of it.
You're like, where did it come from? Somebody puts blankets. I know it was him.
I mean, just amazing. I mean, I would call you Ike, but I know that's not necessarily. But if it was, I would.
Awesome.
So yeah.
So you guys have been together for how long?
Okay, let's see. Well,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
so
so
we've been-
rookie.
we've been
Oh,
we've been together for 3 years.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Because originally it was me, Keith, and then a couple other people, and then Ryan came in after that, so he'd be like 2 years.
Mhm.
Now it's been 2. Yeah, it's been 2. And
It
then
has.
yes, I know it's crazy.
Oh,
And
man.
then Larry came in about 6 months ago.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it's been that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Months ago?
Yeah, you came right
Wow.
after
Oh, yeah.
New Year's.
You came after New
Yeah,
Year's.
You
yes,
came
you
after
did.
New Year's.
I did.
Off
That's
and
6
on
months
and
already.
then-
Oh, well, yeah. So basically, almost 5 months. So Larry's been
Yeah.
with us
Okay.
for 5 months.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
But he's filled in before.
Mhm.
Whenever our other drummer couldn't do some
Right.
shows, he's filled in. So we were like, oh man. And so when our other drummer couldn't perform with us anymore, Keith was like, hey, Larry? I was like, oh yes, I remember Larry. And he was phenomenal. And so he came on, and so he's been with us now, and he's a part of the group now, and he's part of the family. So
Come
it's been
in.
pretty amazing.
That's great.
So how me and Nikki met.
Oh yes, this is kind of crazy. You gotta
This
hear
is
story.
funny.
Mm.
This is a good story. So, Kurt passed away, my guitar player for Cross. So we were at the
They're
time he
metal
did
band,
it.
metal.
So, anyways, we decided we're gonna go play Killer Tacos in Denton.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
call it Grandma's house.
Killer Tacos, yeah, it's pretty.
It is really good.
Yeah.
So
Well, they closed.
I
she
know.
pops up on the Facebook group for DFW musicians.
Hmm.
My band needs a gig. Anybody got openings? I was putting on a bill, and I was doing the mixed genre. I wasn't doing all rock,
Hmm.
and I was trying to expose Cross. And then I called her up, I texted her. I said, "Meet me at Killer Tacos. What time you want to go on? Whatever." She said 8 or 9, right?
Mhm.
Around there. I can't remember the exact time.
Yeah.
But I put her right in the middle, 8, 9, because, and then all of a sudden after the gig's over, her bass player just says, "I quit."
Oh wow.
It was crazy.
And then the day after, I call her on Monday,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
and then I say, "Did you ever find a bass player?" And she said, "No." I said, "Hey, I'll come. Send me your stuff. I'll come do it."
That's crazy.
And that's how we. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how we
that's
met.
how me and her met.
Yeah.
That's how we became. Yeah, that's how he became part of it. It was wild.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat.
And she had other stuff. She already had other gigs booked, so yeah, she needed somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, she books ahead. When I started getting with her, when I knew she books ahead, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so I've been doing music since I was, I wrote my first song when I was 6. So I've been doing music for a long time, and I started with the piano, and then I picked up the guitar later, and I already put out like a solo album, and then I put together Beyond Destiny 2 or 3 years later, and then when I came to the FW, I got signed to a management deal, and they were like, okay, well, go find you a band. So just let us know when you find your band, and then we'll start booking gigs and start doing stuff. And that's kind of, I put it on Facebook, I'm looking for this, and this. I had tryouts, and then it was one of those deals. But like I said, with Larry, Keith already knew it, and he'd already played with us, so it was easy for him for him to slide into the,
Right.
you
Yeah,
know, slide into
the
it,
mix.
just and just go. So it was one of those deals where And we have such great chemistry. And as you can see, they are very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of fun together. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you definitely look like you got good chemistry.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
But y'all have been playing for a while independently before
Right.
coming together.
Right.
He's also, I have to brag on him. He's also, as you can tell, on bass. But he's a tenor.
He's
He's
a
also
singer. He can sing,
Yeah,
yes.
he can sing too.
Yeah, so pretty soon he's just getting his
Yeah,
shit
come
right.
on, Larry.
Yeah.
You gonna
Yeah.
sing tonight?
No,
Yes,
he,
you
he,
are.
he can sing.
What? No.
Eventually, we're eventually going to add him to some like harmonies on some of the songs
Mhm.
because he can sing too.
Yeah.
That'll be amazing.
And that'll help me out more too with my, because I'm still gonna develop some of my voice
Mm-hmm.
because I want it to sound right too. So
I know.
I need to go ahead and start doing that. And I get with Keith sometimes and ask him questions about vocal videos or something, how the exercise right here to make it where when you do start singing a lot, you won't strip your throat, you won't strip the larynx and all that because.
Yeah, I know Ryan's been working on his vocal abilities too for a while because he sings and plays.
Mhm.
But I wanted to ask you with
World.
I wanted to ask
It
you
is
with
different.
wanted to ask you with all the different types of experiences that you had over the years. What's the worst experience that you've had at a gig?
I think I heard this one not too long ago. Hey, do tell.
Let me think.
But I
Do
don't
you
know
have
if you,
one?
do you
Oh.
want to consider
No,
It
y'all
doesn't have to
told
be
me
necessarily
about
with
one.
Beyond Destiny. It could be individually too.
Chucking
Oh, yes,
slamming.
okay.
See, Nikki knows.
Okay.
What's the guitars?
So okay, here we go. So,
Come on.
Oh,
we performed at, and I'm just gonna say the venue, because they're not think they're due that much anyway. Okay, so Mavericks in Arlington, we performed a show there once, and we were up there singing, doing our thing.
Oh, man.
Well, all of a sudden there's a commotion in the audience, and so I keep playing, I keep singing, and there were 3 or 4 people. They actually stuck. So it was the ex-girlfriend was with her new boyfriend, and the former boyfriend so the former girlfriend was with her new boyfriend. So we got 2 exes with their new partners, and they start fighting.
So brawl.
it was a brawl. It was a brawl.
Brawl.
Yeah.
So we keep singing, and they're out there fighting and throwing punches and
Now,
stuff.
that was another band.
Was y'all singing
Yes.
Felt This Way?
But see, what's crazy is that one of the females, she was in one of the bands that was supposed to go like after us. And so they kicked them all out, and they didn't get to perform or anything. It was craziest thing.
And guess
it
what
was
song
so
we were
crazy.
playing too when that fight broke out?
Was y'all
It
playing
was-
Felt This Way?
No, we were
No.
playing Superstition.
Well,
Wow.
It was crazy. That's crazy.
We were in the
singing.
middle
It was
of the
so
chord
bad.
change when it happened.
It was so bad.
so then you guys have an event where they start slamming all their instruments and
No, they were fist fighting against the ex and the boyfriend and all that.
okay, yes.
And then the new boyfriend runs into the guy's bathroom and she's chasing after him, beating his butt in the
I'm
bathroom.
telling you, it was not good.
That
was
No, I didn't
that
know
was
either.
that was probably the worst. That
I mean, of course, the whole situation,
the situation.
Yeah, that
but I
was
mean,
terrible.
yeah,
As
the
far-
situation,
It's still terrible.
yeah.
It's
so.
funny but terrible.
That was probably the worst.
Yeah. Anybody else got a story to top that? I mean, I was thinking bad sound, car breaks down. but-
Carburetor. I haven't seen a carburetor in a long time.
Oh no, don't.
That's okay.
He
Look
said
at it,
sound.
look at it.
Okay.
He said bad sound or
Um,
bad mix or
You
something.
know what?
Well,
You know what?
Yeah.
Any things that especially when me and Larry played together for so many years,
We went through it all.
we've been on stage to where I do for musical directing plays and stuff like that. Now I'm musical director and theater director. But there's time when there's no sound. We couldn't hear, and we would have to play according to reading their lips, and we pulled it off.
So I got one. I get you. I'm gonna say it. I was at a Methodist church. I hate to go there. They had a set just like this one, but it was just cymbals galore. I mean, it was just double tom, double foot pedal, double bass drum. I was like, dude, like you got too much drum. So they got it soundproofed in, like it's part of the foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I duck my head and go in. I'm like, oh, this is nice. But when I go in, I literally go from hearing them at the church, say amen, walk in, I'm like, I can't hear nothing. So I look, I open the door. I'm like, oh, okay. So they get ready to play the song. So I see so I will never unsee the Behringer P16 Avion. Then we got members. So I look, I say, the Avion here. I'm like, oh, okay. So they start singing. Keith over there playing, like, kick in. I'm like, when y'all gonna start singing? So I'm sitting there looking. I see the whole choir. I'm like, wait a minute. Keith over like, come in. I'm like, I don't know what to do. The dude didn't tell me. Man, the earphones in a little bitty bag right here, and you gotta plug them in. So I'm literally sitting there the whole time lip playing. I get done, I'm just sitting over there. They come out like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. So the pastor and our pastor come over and say, man, y'all did amazing. I said, we did. Yeah, he's talking about, did you hear it? I said, what did it sound like? He was like, what you was there? I said, I heard nothing. And I looked up and I played for another group. And I looked and said, man, y'all don't have, that's why I never leave nowhere without. He looked at me and said, hey, buddy, you like Sure? I said, I like sound. So I said, what's his little bag? He came in and said, man, can you play for us? So the drummer finally get there. He walks in and said, I know y'all didn't do this again. I know y'all didn't have a drummer and didn't tell him where their phone was. I was like, if I step outside this church, I promise you. So he politely grabbed the bag and said, here you go, brother. So I'm over there turning knobs up left and right. No. I put them things on and keep playing round like ooh. So it turned out good, but it was just like, yeah, I'm pretty good at what I do because I don't know how to learn. I play deaf.
I mean, like I said, me and him have together, we had to just read lips. We couldn't hear nothing. We had to read the lips.
Ringer, man.
I mean, even playing the mood music and when the next scene comes in and work. I mean, and there's times where if there's a malfunction, we would come up. I mean, just recently we had okay, Rocksteady, you gonna sing this, and then I'm gonna sing that, and we just. Off the cuff, pull it off.
You know what? That was a good one. That was a good one.
Was it Rocksteady? I did Rocksteady. He did.
We are very good. We are very good at improvising.
Mm-hmm.
Like really good at it.
Okay. Well, so since you said improvising, you were actually going the way my brain was going. Is biggest surprise, like oopsie moment or whatever it was, where you had to recover.
Just 2 weeks ago.
If you forget the words and you pause, I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't think nothing about. And I'll just solo, do a solo,
okay, so
whatever.
It happened sometimes. Wait, yeah.
No,
I think one time at the House of Blues. Wait, no, it wasn't the House of Blues. It was
Round Table.
That's y'all.
Round Table. Oh, what?
You can go ahead and say it.
Tell your story. I got mine.
Oh, which one?
2 weeks
Your
ago.
car.
Oh, crap!
That's mine. No, that's mine. Move on. That's mine. Move on.
Okay,
You said the House of Blues.
What House of Blues is fine. We're at the Round Table. He can tell it too. Anyway, my car got towed, but so I had to go find my car, and then they had to do the song. Go ahead.
So we looking, and I said, she in the middle of a song, so you see her, and I'm over there, like, we going all of a sudden, Nikki turn around, she goes, I'm like, why, nigga? Because the car is behind us in the parking lot, so she got a rich, she turned, and you just seen her walk off. I'm like, we're in the middle of a song. So we were like, what are we doing? She's like, Tennessee whiskey. I'm like, we need you. So she goes there to come in and say, dude, my car just got towed. I'm like, we are 10 minutes into our set. So Key look at me and say, well, look like you're up. I'm like, no. I'm looking like.
We only had a couple more songs to do, so it wasn't like.
So I look and I said, so you're hearing me. You're sweet.
And he's making up the words when you pull it out.
The dude from SMU started feeding me. Smart as a glass of brandy. I'm like, glass of brandy. I'm like, and you know, she looking, so the dude come in, man. Did y'all just perform under pressure? I was like, man, where is she at? And he was. Yeah, I need you guys booking. But when it was over, it was the guys you seen come over and walk to Nikki and say, hey, man, can I book y'all? Like, all y'all can sing? And I'm like, no, I'm the drummer. But he was like, hey, no, sir.
He gave me his card and said, hey, I want to tell you guys about doing the show. I was like, cool. I mean, it was...
You know you came at the worst time. He was like, you guys never gave up, man, and then you sound good. I was like, but glory be to the good Lord again. Let me move on.
It's crazy. But you know what's funny? That is the first time in all my life that I've ever been told. and of course,
I can't say
there he
that.
goes. Oh, I've been told
You've
20
been told
times.
about 20
20
times.
times. No, that's my first time. Never again.
So when we did the first music festival, All Metals Eve in October, we were down at RBC,
Okay.
and I
Oh
had
yeah, obviously.
prepaid for parking in the parking lot next door to it, and we're trying to get I'm trying to frantically get everything set up. That was our first festival, so we didn't kind of know exactly how things were going to go, and you know, all of that. Her car gets booted.
No.
They still do boots?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I thought they did that up
Now they do 'em on
north.
the
You know, the
windshield.
northern
I
state.
saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
I seen
Whoa.
that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
They booted her car, and I'd already paid for the tickets, and I
Oh, no.
caught like I'm running around trying to get set up because we got
Right.
people coming in for the show, and I'm running
Yeah.
around looking for where's the dude,
Yeah.
where's the guy who that
Yeah.
takes your money or the security or whatever it is. Luckily, I found him, and
Mhm.
I'm like, I prepaid for this stuff. They're
Right.
like, oh well, the online system doesn't talk to our system, and so I'm like,
No, that's not okay.
Oh, I
fortunately
showed him
he
the
took it off, but it was like it's crazy.
Just the stress where you try to do
I
two
know.
things.
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. I can't imagine being in the middle of a set and seeing your car go by. Talk about panic.
Oh, here's a story that I
What?
love about
What?
Nikki.
Oh.
We were going to her hometown, West Texas.
Mm.
I'm
I
from
wasn't there.
Sweetwater originally. Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Okay.
So, not Houston. Everybody thinks because there's one in Houston
Sweetwater.
too.
Yeah.
But
Over there by
anyways.
Abilene.
Yeah, so me and Keith are riding together. Kato, he's already either gone somewhere or whatever. But me and Keith are riding together. I get a call from Nikki. And
Really?
I said, Nikki,
Why are you
at?
telling this story?
Because it's funny.
No, we're talking about a story that has to do with sound or something, not that story.
Traveling.
No.
Traveling's good. It is good.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want us to know.
She ran out of gas on 20.
Carry on. I knew it was something.
Yeah. Okay. So she calls me up, and the moral of the story is, Ryan, I need you to go get me some gas. I said, Nikki, where are you on 20? Because we're on 20, but I'm in the middle of really nowhere. Because I've already made it past Weatherford. I've already went past Weatherford. I've already went past Granbury. Because I know my area because it's straight down there. I mean, it's a straight shot.
Yeah, it is.
So she called, and I'm like, okay. So I'll go up to the next exit. I finally find her. We go up to the next exit. Me and Keith go get some gas. And when you're coming back, you really can't cut across the field.
No,
But I had a
okay.
truck, so I didn't care. I cut across that field to get her gas because she's on the other side, and you have to go
No.
up all the way around, come back. But no, and I said, no. We're going to go right here. Keith's like, oh, Lord. Because he's holding on because I hit that dip, and I didn't hit it, and I was trying to get over there to her because she's on the side of the road, and people going 70 miles an hour. You know?
Snitch.
Okay. Next.
Snitch.
Snitch.
Next. All right. Go ahead.
That's a good one.
What was yours, Keith?
Mhm.
What was your worst improviser?
I don't know, man, because it's just.
round table.
Yeah, round table. I'm just, sometimes when we play together and we do something totally different off the cuff, we'll play
Yeah.
a lick or lick
Wasn't
or
mine.
riff.
We'll play something.
Actually, we
different.
feed off each other. We
We
do it
do.
all the time, don't
Yeah.
we? And then you be surprised by and
Yeah,
you just
we-
start laughing.
We all feed off each other. Like
And we just keep going.
it's one of those deals where we're going sometime and Larry will add something and I kind of look back and it's just so much fun. It is so much fun.
Right.
And we get requests all the time, especially when we're doing shows where we have like 3 hour sets. We play for like an hour.
And we'll get a
15-minute rest,
request.
We'll get requests.
We'll get a
Yeah.
request, and I don't know the song. He don't
Yeah.
know the song. You know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah.
And we'll just while we got this break,
When we have a break, he'll
and
listen
then
to
we'll
the
play it
songs.
and then
Yeah.
I guess it'll sound like we've been playing it all along. This is our first time.
And what's cool is that
sitting here.
when people request, they tip us more money because they're like, hey, play this song, and they just start giving us like 20s. In fact, a guy we've gotten $100 bill before. He's like, so my wife wants to. I'm telling you, it's really cool. Like when people get requests because they tip you more and they ask for songs, so it's really cool.
Yesterday was Christy's birthday. We went out. We went to Pete's dueling pianos.
Doing piano, yeah.
and they were about to close, and yep, $15. Will you play?
Yeah,
Will you play Crazy Train?
that's
That's
good.
crazy.
It's pretty fun.
So my thing, my grades improvise, and they gonna laugh at me. It's kind of embarrassing because I have literally 5 drum sets. So only 2 I travel with. 1 stays at the church, and 2 of them one I use at home, and 1 is just I rent it out whenever people need. So I got. So you look at, I got double cymbals, double stands, double kicks, double. I showed up to practice on a Wednesday. I said, I don't have a foot pedal. I left my foot pedal. Keith is like, dude, how you leave a foot pedal? I'm like, man. So get that foot pedal. Then we have to get that Saturday. That Saturday, I leave my hi-hat stand. I'm like, dude, I set everything apart. But I messed up because I started saying, well, I want this hi-hat with this one, with the clutch, I want this. And I should have left it
It's
me.
funny.
I show up that Sunday, we got a big old gig. I come in, I leave I get my foot pedal, I hit my foot pedal key come out. So I'm like, boo boo, I don't have a foot pedal. And I said, Nikki, I'm ready, don't worry about it. Dude, so dude, we at the last set, so the dude packing up the lead. He packing all this stuff up. So I look in there, I get the right hi-hat, I get the wrong clutch. So the clutch won't go onto the stand. Then I look up and I said, I got my stand. I get him a stand, I grab the wrong ride. I mean, it was just, Nikki was just like, dude! I'm like, help! so I look over, and the drum was getting ready to pack up. So I know he kind of got me because he started watching. Like, he was like, dude, he had a whole different drum set last time. I'm like, yeah, man, this has been a long week. So I look at him, and he about to pack up, and he going extra slow. So I kind of get the inkling he's saying, you better ask before I put up. So I just finally say, hey, look, dude, I know you. I got here at 7. No, it's 9, man. Can I please use your hi-hat and use your foot pedal and your snare stand? He was like, dude, how you leave everything? I said, man, I don't know. I said, I didn't play with him last night. I had it all. So I look up, and he let me use it. And we let me use it. I sat back and looked, and I was just like, how was I? So I done made in my mind, well, I guess I'm going to have to kick the bass tom. I done took one of my hi-hats and made it a stacker with 2 cymbals. And then when he said, I got you, I was like, oh, man, this could have been a long night. So that was one of my greatest improvisation moments because that dude was looking at me like, he's packing, and I'm literally reading his spirit like, if I pack this stuff up and you ask me, you on your own. Let's wait a minute before you pack up. I'll wait for you to ask. I said, what's the deal? He was like, well, I said, I'll buy you a pizza. He said, man, I'll be here. Yeah, I'll be here. My bottom, get you a pizza, get you a burger, get you a soda, whatever you need. Get it. So I had to improvise. Felt like I was begging, but I was okay.
That was crazy.
His brother was playing down at Six Springs.
Oh,
And we had everything all set up.
Many times.
It was
Like Six Springs.
And thought we were all good to go, and then he comes up to me and he's kind of turned pale and he's like, Dad, I forgot my drumsticks.
I've done that.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you need sticks.
And I had to go run out and get new sticks.
I'm
late to it. Y'all are father and son?
Correct.
Okay, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm always late.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just late.
Yeah, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was his brother, though.
Oh, okay.
Forgot the
Okay.
He has
drumsticks.
another son,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
That does music too.
Yeah, she's my wife too. It's
Right.
like a family
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh, that was.
all good.
Hey,
That's
Keith,
right.
come on, Keith.
It's all good, man. He's just thinking about the improv he's gonna.
That was a good one.
Oh,
That's good.
Oh, that's awesome. You guys are a lot of fun. I can't wait for people to see you guys perform at Rock in the Summer coming up here June 30th. Can't wait to see you guys play. Tell people how they can follow you, watch you.
Yeah, you can follow us at all of our handles are Official Beyond Destiny. That's our website. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. And then Twitter is my handle. It's at NIKHEA15 for our Twitter. But you can find us on Spotify and on all streaming platforms as well.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being out here tonight, guys, and we're going to see a performance soon, and we'll definitely looking forward to seeing you at Rock in the Summer.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.